Okay, welcome to Email Signature Instructions 101. We are going to be talking about two kinds of email signatures. So there's going to be a standard signature, which is probably what you have now, this text right here, along with this added logo or maybe your picture and that HIPAA disclaimer. In the standard signature, everything is in one column, so you basically have it stacked up like that. In the Super Pretty Nerd signature, you can put your picture to the left of your info here and consolidate it a little bit more and have the logo here and your HIPAA disclaimer at the bottom, whatever you want to do. So whatever one is fine. So if you want to do the standard signature, stick around in this video. If you want to do the Super Pretty Nerd signature, stop listening to this and go to the Super Pretty Nerd video. So I'm doing everything inside of my Office 365 account through my browser. If you're using the Outlook app, these instructions aren't going to translate for you. You'll have to do it in the website in order to use these instructions. So when you come in here to modify your email signature, the first thing you're going to do is going to come to this little cog right here. Click on that cog and then scroll down to the bottom, and down the bottom under your app settings, you'll see Mail, and you want to click on Mail, and this pane of options will open up on the left-hand side. When these options open up, you're going to be coming down here looking for email signature. It's going to be under Layout, and maybe Layout is collapsed. Maybe these are all collapsed. So if you just get to this little arrow to the left of Layout, click it, that expands that, and then you can click on Email Signature. And then inside email signature, you can see that we just have, your garden variety standard signature. Anything you want to add, you simply add. This flashing line is basically what determines where things go. So wherever that flashing line is, that's where stuff winds up. So I'm going to hit enter one time to give myself a little bit of space in between my actual signature and the next thing. And the next thing I'll put in is the MediSolutions logo. So to do that, I'm going to click this Insert Pictures button, and I'm going to throw the MediSolutions logo in there. I'm going to click on that, then I'm going to click Open, and if I scroll down, I can see that the MediSolutions logo now appears. Now, the tricky thing about this is that pictures cannot be resized in this window, so you can't click on it. You can highlight it, but nothing really happens. You can't come into any of these options. If you right-click it, there's really no way to mess with it. So the trick is that this has to be resized before you put it into this window. Now this should work out fine for most of you, but if you want it bigger or smaller, you'll have to open up another program like Microsoft Paint and resize it. If you need help resizing something, just let me know. So if we're going to put this in here, great. Now if you want to do that HIPAA disclaimer, simply hit enter a couple of times, put that flashing line a little bit below, and then you're going to put in your HIPAA disclaimer. And unless you're a kook, you're not going to type it all. You're just going to do a copy and paste, right? So that would be the end of that. You hit save, and then after you hit save, go to options. Now you're back here at your email, and every time you open up a new email window, the logo will appear underneath your signature. And if you want your picture to appear, it's the same thing. You basically go to mail, then you go to email signature, and maybe you want your picture to be at the beginning. So you'll click at the beginning of your signature, see that little flashing line, hit enter a couple of times, then click back up here to put that flashing line there, and then simply hit picture. There's your picture. Mine's conveniently on the desktop, and then we hit open, and there's my picture, and it's in with the rest of the signature. So when I hit save, I go to options, and let's discard this. We should have done that before. And if I open up a new email window, there's me, there's my info, there's MediSolutions. But notice, once again, all stacked up in a column. That's how this goes in this little window. And that's pretty much it. There's not much else to it. There's no mystery, and that's your signature. So have fun with that.